Alright, story time. You guys ready? Story time. Akaza from Demon Slayer has decided to collaborate with Team Ninja. So he's going to show his stuff in Nioh 2. I'm not going to spoil Mugen Train arc for you, but he left and made an impact on everyone in that story, in that film, and now he wants to do the same thing and have that same level of star power in Nioh 2. Let's find out if he's able to really show what things are about. Akaza going to fist Gaki's. You know, you are emotionally banned. So I couldn't get everything perfectly, as you guys have seen, but did my best with whatever the character code. Just try to get certain little accented things here and there. Unfortunately, we had to go with this to display the bare chest. I didn't want to go armorless. But yeah, I think it overall did a pretty good job. The guy who certainly did the character code, pretty fantastic. What is the plot? He's trying. He's trying. Look, man, plot. He's just trying to enact some star power. Now use bare hand only? Dude, no. Fist for sure. What do you guys want to see first? What weapons? I assume you want to see fists. I mean, you want me to use claws? I can use claws. But unfortunately, the fist options are all really clunky. Like, they're all clunky. No, I won't. No, dude. Look, he's coming in Nioh 2. He wants to experience and have fun. So I'll play fists. But let's fists and bare fists. You know, just for that, we're gonna go with hatchets. Since you guys love hatchets so much, we're gonna go fist hatchets. How about that? All right, that's what we're doing. That's it. It's over. Discussion over. I use Reddit's weapon favorite type. Well, don't worry. I remember someone saying today on someone else's Twitch stream that hatchets are objectively bad. So I'm gonna play objectively bad weapons. No, it wasn't the streamer. It was someone in the streamer's chat. Spanner, really, dog? Jerk. Just start playing. You activate the evil poofy. Rude. There you go. Title been changed. Fist, Ippon, and Poofy are fine. How many dabs are you making me do? Stop! 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 Please stop! Honey, I need help. They're making me dab. I'm just having to dab. I need help. I'm getting tired. I can't do this anymore. Please stop. Stop. Stop! No, stop! Stop! Ah. Okay, no! No! Just stop. Please. They can only handle so much! Okay, hydrate. Feeling fatigue? Yes. This is why I increased the cost of hydrate. Because I'm not... Then, yeah. Gonna have to increase the cost of dabbing. Oh my god, let me play the game! No stream, only hydrate. That's where we're going with. Holy shit! Why am I picking up items I'll never need? I don't know anymore. No, Yokai Shift is terrible. That's what the internet thinks. Yokai Shift is trash. It's pointless. Living Weapon is so much better. See ya! Well, I officially one-shotted a purple enemy. Proof. I did not think it would have survived. One-shot home run them permals? Yeah. Damn right. Whoa, easy there. That was a little too close. Yeah, you think you got big fists? Don't matter. Akaza here to ruin your day. Gravitas, please stop hurting my soul. I got feelings. I have emotions. There's an actual human being inside. Please, be nice, man. How you been, dude? Dude, why are hatchets so fun? They're so damn... Fuck! Why are hatchets so damn fun, dude? You know, not even gravity can save Akaza, okay? Not even gravity. Yamanba's revenge? You're right. Oh. Dude, what is that bird thing? I have no understanding of the context of that, Sue. Yeah, but I don't know what that is. You're so stoned, it's all good. TTS bots don't know how to say rage quit. It sounds like Raga Keep. Oh, okay. You can't open your eyes, dude? Have you tried closing your ears? just fucking with you, dude. No, it's not hi, how are you? It's how high are you, okay? The answer is yes. Plus 9 stone. Your sides. Then do plus 9 stone? No, he's already there. Deleted it out of shame. No, I don't think I've seen the clip you guys are talking about. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I legit don't know what you guys are talking about. Here, brain logic. Hey, meet your friend. Meet your friend. Oh, look! This is what happens when two Onibis kiss, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Ladies and gentlemen. Now you know. The spark of light that's within us all. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's so sweet. You don't have to be alone again, dude. Don't worry. Your spouse is literally. I took the blood from your spouse and put it in my fist. Now you can join her too. You know, I'm just gonna let you die. You're gonna burn to death. Take damage over time. It's your problem now, dude. How do I know if a chest is fake or not? Let me show you. Hopefully I can find a Mujina one and a regular one nearby. Alright, so this one here is a regular one. It has 2 straps. Right here, so you got 1, you got 2, and you got the 1 and the 2 over there. That's normal. If there's 3, you know, 3 coming out this way or 3 coming out from the bottom, it's fake. You missed the Mujina explanation because you're on the toilet? I can just explain it again. This is a normal chest. Why? There are 2 straps. If there are 3 straps, you see how it's like 1 here, 2 there? If there's 3, so if you see 3 of them, and towards the bottom, it means it's fake. So if I open this up, this is a normal chest. See, like that. Did I do 180-degree turn with grease lightning? Did I? Probably. Let's find out. The answer is yes. Here, talk the downward hatchet throw. Undercut. Jeez, that damage is ridiculous, dude. Big fire sword skin? If they, like, the big version of Daitoran and Shotoran, probably use cheat engine or something to hack that in. You can't get it naturally that big. I tried to opportunist that. I shouldn't have tried that. If it's a skin mod, it'd only show up client side? Oh, I guess I wouldn't know then. You can have Otakimaru's fire sword, and you can have his main swords just naturally. Here's this is a Mujina chest. How do I know? Let's take a look with what I was talking about. See how there are 3 straps right here? 1, 2, and 3. And I know it's here. Oh, there's only 2 on the bottom here. So okay, you gotta look over here then. The side straps. There are 3. This is a mimic. So what can you do to a mimic? You can whistle to get it out. And here you go. Now you know. There's only 2 at the bottom, that's what she said. Should have told about the gesture game too. Shame on me. I mean, you could do that, or you could just kill him like I did. Yeah, if you the gesture that they'll pick from is one of the initial 9 that you're using, no matter what they are. Yeah, if you copy what they're doing, then they'll usually leave you in peace. But I've already tried that, and I just wanted to kill him, so death. Well, how do you get them to do more than the basic 9? It's just they're literally just looking from the first 9 things you have equipped. It doesn't matter what 9 gestures they are. It's just looking at the first 9. So mine will do the ones that I have assigned here, but you can like assign them whatever you want. So it's up to you. I don't know what happens if you scroll down. Died to Imagawa. I am officially the worst Nioh 2 player. I clearly need to respect this man. He's not a threat. This is just game hacking. Okay, he's hacking the game. Obviously, it's game hacking, and not my fault. Game hacking. He's hacking. Come on, guys. I would never make a mistake in a game like this. I have tons and tons of experience. I have at least 1 hour of experience, okay? I didn't care about the lightning aspect. I needed the key back. He kept blocking, so I couldn't get any anima to do stuff. Feels bad. Hey, Rose, how you doing, man? Rose, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Oh, dear lord. Couldn't get the parries off. 5 months, man. That's a while. Can't believe it's been 5 months. Nope, I didn't want to use that. Oh well. Just the anti-lightning. Everything else I'm fine with. Too close. God damn it, I can't get a good rhythm going yet. That worked pretty well. What was the first game I ever played? It was probably like Mario or something. Dude, Yokai Shift like destroyed him. Hey, what's up, Smash? Hatchets without item cancels makes you sad. Here, just for you, Smash. Ready? Best item cancel. Look at that! Item canceled!
Yeah!
Whoa! No, we'll do double item cancel now. Wasn't that so cool? Not feathers. A lot of people are saying Mario. It was probably something on Nintendo. Something my brother introduced me to. Can the next weapon be hammer? Yeah, it can. I'm doing okay, Basara. I've just been humiliated by chat over and over and over again. So, I'm alive, I guess. At least we didn't make you harakiri on Imagawa. Look, just don't have that in your vocabulary, okay? It's hurtful to my emotions. Yeah, I can play hammer though. Make me dab. And there you go, another dab. Start harvesting your tears. That way you can turn your suffering into a positive. Nice. How about spear? Sure, I can do spear axe. Alright, I use Yatsu no Kami, Onibi, One-Eyed Oni, Shuten, Bakegani, and Kirioki. So, I'll use other cores. Are there any soul cores you want to see me use to have a better understanding of? Show us how Nioh is done. Honestly, I mean, I can do that. But Nioh's hitbox is a big problem. I think amongst all the soul cores, Nioh is the one that I think needs to be addressed, because the biggest problem with Nioh is just that it misses. And you think, hey, why doesn't it hit? And it misses. So I actually sent over stuff to Master, Team Ninja's community manager, because he'll send it to the team, I guess. So conceptually speaking, Nioh is great as, like, just the idea with Nioh is just a quick lightning nuke, right? Makes total sense. But when you go to use it, it just fucking misses. Fix for Nioh coming? Team Ninja will fix it, Copium? I don't think they'll fix it. But he asked me to send it over to him. But we'll see. I think it's the most egregious of all the soul cores. I mean, for 8 anima, which is a big amount, you expect it to be impactful. And it just misses. I don't think any other soul core really does that. Like, White Tiger and some other cores, Master asked, no, let me tell you what happened. So I went into his chat when he was streaming, and I asked him if it would be worthwhile. I asked him, like, is there any point in providing, like, or requesting any balance changes or feedback or whatever? And he said, well, probably not, because they're basically done with the game. I'm like, yeah, I get that. I'm like, but I think, and then I explained that Nioh is entirely counterintuitive, and it just doesn't hit when you'd expect it to, and as it should. And And he's like, all right, copy what you said, send it over to me. And so I did, and then I just gave him footage of like Nioh versus Yomi, or Nioh just whiffing altogether, and just like I made my Nioh Soul Core guide this week where I talked about how you can use it, but it's just like I think the only Soul Core that really has major issues is Nioh. Everything else is fine. Nerf feathers? No. I don't think really anything in this game needs a nerf. I'm like dead serious. I don't think anything else needs a nerf. I don't like. I may want certain buffs for certain things, but it's like the threshold for how important that is. Like most of them, like they work okay. Like my issues are with the abilities that like don't hit, even though you'd expect them to. Nioh is the #1 offender. White Tiger has issues on elevation, but like if you can play with it at range, it at least will hit. Like the complaint with White Tiger isn't the fact that it misses or is weird on elevation. It's like, dude, I'm stuck in a 3-year animation and I sniped everything on the map and brought it over to me, okay? So while I would like certain improvements in regards to like a hitbox and stuff, it functionally works. Gaki is another Soul Core that like misses and you're like, dude, I'm just throwing a Gaki, can I just like hit the target? And it like whiffs on smaller targets. Right, exactly. Many things have issues with elevation, so that's like a bigger ask anyway. So it's not the biggest of deals, but it's like, Nioh, you're point blank range with an enemy, it whiffs. And you're like, what the fuck? Come on, I have all this lightning. Like, why didn't it hit at all? I don't think any Soul Core is as egregious as that. On Nioh, I would maybe want some better control, but it's like, well, it still functions. I just might suck at using it. Kuroka, maybe I would want extra range on the projectiles, but I'm like, that's not the biggest of deals. It would be nice, but it's not like urgent per se. It's like a lot of these things that I would request, I'm like, I can live with them being as they are. But Nioh not functioning, I think, is pretty important. So that's why I decided to focus my energies on that. So I got like footage. Like if you use Yomi, let me just put it this way. You use Nioh, you're like, this thing sucks. That's what most people will say. You use Yomi, you're like, it's awesome. Oh my god, gap closer. It hits, it does lightning. Yeah. No one's like, oh, Nioh just seems so shitty. You'd be surprised to know that in terms of all of the Soul Cores, Nioh has the highest potential of key damage. Will anyone ever hit that? Probably no. When will it happen? Probably never, except on big bosses where it doesn't really matter anyway. Alright, Nioh can do over double the key damage to Ippon. Do you believe that? Probably fucking not. But according to the yokai ability key damage document I've looked at, yeah, I can do, like, Ippon does, according to the document, 418 key damage, which I think is whatever, fine. Nioh can do over 900 if every Thunderbolt hits. Nioh's damage is insanely fucking high if it can hit all of the things, which it won't. You can maybe at most realistically expect 4 to 5 if you're lucky, but even getting it to hit once is a problem. But yeah, so that's kind of the thing. You're a noob and it is shameful. We're all noobs, okay? How do you hit whole bolts on 99% of enemies? You don't, which is why I'm saying it's not gonna happen. No one, like, nothing significant has been demonstrated with it because it just doesn't functionally work. Like, it's not that like, oh, most bolts don't hit. It's like none of the bolts hit. So it's just unfortunate. I do hope it gets a patch, and if it doesn't, it's a shame. And I'll live with it, but of all the things that I've worked with, I would say that's the most egregious. I don't think Team Ninja even notices the whole ninjutsu, Onmyo magic, or whatever, sloth on ninjutsu hit, or whatever you guys are talking about with Marishi's Grace or Tsukiyomi's with hatchets. They're probably, like, I don't think they care. That's such, like, less than 1% of the people that play this game to this day even know about it, let alone use it. So it's such a minor thing, and it doesn't massively disrupt the game. It's not a big disruption compared to other things they've addressed in the past. So of course now I will use Nioh on Nioh to illustrate my point. Yes, exactly. 8 anima, and I will get a lot of key damage and no lightning. Right, how many even reach that point? I don't think that many even get to the depths. Lick some sweet keys with Giant Toad. I'll use Nioh, I don't mind using that. I'm just explaining its issues and why you'll see it underperform. How about worst game I ever played? Gaki? Okay. Look, everything you said has been discounted after you said the word Gaki. It doesn't matter. I haven't even played Dark Souls, man. Yeah, I don't mind using Nioh. Sigma 2? No, that's definitely not the worst. Here, I'll save. You want me to lick some sweet keys? The Giant Toad? Alright, fine. I'll throw in Giant Toad and Nioh. You think Sigma 2 is trash? Are you kidding me? Can you tank Tate Ibushi's grab attack and survive somehow? Yeah, of course. Alright, I think Spear and Axe were requested, so I can play those. You need to use my channel points? Go for it, man. You could shit a game. Roost, that's already been activated today, man. But thanks for thinking of me in such a positive light. You got scammed. You should look at the title. You'd like a refund? I'll tell you what. Pick a different day and just say to activate it, and I'll do it. That's just mean, man. You'd like to speak to the manager? Hey, where's my soul core at? Yes, I can loot through walls. Here's another Mujina chest. So you can whistle to bring it out, and then it will do one of the 9 initial gestures you have. So I guess it's whistling. It cannot parry every human attack. Not even. It just can parry normal stuff. Dude. Get your butt over here. Did I see Kage's video about Fuki? What, that Fuki can do crazy damage? I've seen it, yeah, but Fuki damage potential is ridiculous. It was awesome, right? How he just destroyed those human opponents just with a little manipulation of his position so that he could guarantee the headshot. It's ridiculous, right? Damn it, I was trying to do Stone Mallet. He was just faster. Hey, welcome, man. Glad my stuff helps you. Kappa is an endangered species. It suffered terrible habitat loss at the hands of human careless expansion. Kappa are also a target of many poachers that are after its precious shell. The raising Amrita levels hunting is also a major cause for Kappa starvation. But of course you don't care, Poofer. You just want a mad spin on every poor Kappa. You see and collect your loot. You should be ashamed. Honestly, I'm disgusted. On top of that, you streamed your horrendous acts. No remorse at all. I guess this is the new copy pasta, ladies and gentlemen. Holy fuck. What the fuck? Good pasta, yes. A new pasta indeed. Just for that, I'm gonna lick this dog. Psych! We should make a command. Who's we? Damn, he's outranging me. Yeah, Hellish Hag has good break. The document that I talked about lists key damage, but not so much break. That's a little harder to test. I need to clear this guy so I don't have to worry about him. Hey, Okami. Jeez, he's ruining me today. Have I played Dynasty Warriors? No. That was a lot harder than I would have liked. I played Samurai Warriors. Yeah, I missed, unfortunately. Whoa. Wait. I thought... Wait, melee attack heat consumption can start at 5.5? I thought it was at 5.4. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I have to finish Nioh before playing other games. Exactly. Ah, I was hoping Tengu would break his horn during that, but it didn't. Oh well. Gotta test these things from time to time. Genie! Not enough rampage? You're disappointed? Yeah, that's usually what happens on streams. Yeah, she hasn't used it because she's a pleb. Yes. Here, just for you, Okami. Now loop on Gyoki with it. I can't. Oh man, I can't deal with this right now. Yokai shift is totally not broken. Congrats. Yokai shift is very powerful. I don't want to loop enemies, man. It gets boring. Why do you think I like try not to do it? This is boring, dude. Yeah, for real, Basara. I can sometimes either be on Gyoki or Flying Bolt. Why? I have no clue. See, look, Flying Bolt. She didn't take dry food. She just like wasn't. She didn't come for food when she was called. Okay, honey. Okay, dear. If I'm a real man, I will pop yokai incest in the Dark Realm. But joke's on you, I'm not even a real person! No, no, honey, I'm a real person to you, but not to Basara.
Who gives a fuck about Basara?
Who gives a fuck about Basara? I'm just a machine here. This is, by the way, this is a next generation VTubing, okay? See, I made sure to properly program what you see here in order to appease my audience. Okay? See, there's VTubers and then there's this. No, this is not a gaki costume. Exactly, so real, right? Why did I choose this Indian man? Because Indians represent a significant portion of the population, world population, so I figured it would be believable that way.
They're both meowing now. Shit.
Had grab can be burst counter, sometimes no. I guess. Dude, that attack is so brutal. Even with her being slowed down, it's so brutal. Bruce, if you want to know how to use Nioh for now, don't use it after whatchamacallit. Don't use it after a grapple. Use it after like a phantom burst counter. You'll get it. Like that's like the appropriate distance. Anything closer is problematic. So after a phantom burst counter, since I know you use Ho-Oh, it'll work. So right now, I'll get at least some hits in. I have not. Now it'll hit. A little tricky. Yeah, hopefully you got to see the difference, Roots, between when it would hit, when you think it might hit, versus when it actually hit. That spacing is such a weird problem, unfortunately. Poofer, I think your next vid should be a montage of Giant Toad licking every enemy while I describe how they taste in details. Basara, that can be your next video. See, I keep those things private. Privacy is important, okay? Dude, I've licked every enemy in the game. Of course. What? What happened? Well, I died. That much happened. What, hun?
I already knew that.
You already knew that? Thanks for the vote of confidence. That doesn't hit. Fuck, he was trying to do Fatal Thrust for a split second. So he just wanted to dodge forward, but I did the input for Fatal Thrust. Yes, I didn't thrust, dear. Shame. Oh, he was... What? He just was like stuck there for a second. Dude, what is going on? Oh, I'm dying a lot today. Axel hates this boss? Yeah, I can see why. Too much RNG. Yeah, that would be problematic for a speed run. Whatever. Win's a win. Thank you, honey. I really don't know what I want. That's the problem.
Yeah, I don't either, but I just had some bread.
So. Hey! Oh, you want to see who I'm... Hey, don't tickle me! Want to see who I'm being as I'm right now? Do you remember?
Oh, the dude. Yeah.
The guy who killed... Yeah, I'm being that bad.
Rip Rengoku.
Rip Rengoku, yeah.
But your character looks bomb, though.
Yeah.
His tattoos look so fucking cool.
The person who put the time and effort to making this did a great job.
Yeah, I wonder, like, in real life, how many hours those tattoos would actually take, and how much it would be.
I like how that's what you're curious about.
Oh, yeah. And I wonder what areas of the body would really fucking hurt. Did you know, where does Aang's arrow start?
Why don't you tell everybody?
It looks like it starts from his butthole. The last avatar, the airbender.
We know where he's really bending his air from.
He has stores from his butthole that he keeps stored away. Yeah. I wonder what a trumpet would sound. Hope you like the crackers.
I'm not sure what I want still.
Huh? We'll discuss it when you finish. See you in a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can demon dance out of that, Zaz. Yep, just a lot of practice. Against the Yokai Eagles? Which ones? The Tengus? Gaki time? I don't want to use Gaki, man. I'd much rather use White Tiger. The Raven Tengu? I have Raven Tengu guides if you just look on YouTube. It should be there. My White Tiger is going to do 43% extra damage. This is going to be special. If it hits, correct. If it hits. Don't judge. Hey, you want to know something funny? And that most people won't believe? Did you know that Tesso does more key damage than Ippon? I am not bullshitting you. It does 2 extra key damage if you can keep an opponent in the cloud. Now you know. And you can never unknow that a fart does more key damage than a hammer. GG into Tesso? You want that? Alright, fine. I'll do that just for you. That does make a lot of sense, though. I always get winded when I fart. Nice. Alright, I'm going to use Kusarigama. It's time to have some fun. What do I not use too often? What should I pair with Kusarigama? I've got sword, dual swords, Odachi, Tonfa, glaive, and staff. Basically just not fists, not hatchets, not axe, not spear. I see Tonfa, either staff or glaive. What am I missing? Just a secondary weapon. I'm going to be using Kusarigama. I'm just not sure what I want to pair it with. Well, I'm not playing spear. I can do Tonfa though. I'll do Kusarigama Tonfa. What weapon didn't I play with in a while is then I missed it? Dude, I'm gonna play like every weapon. Dude, it's not gonna matter. Yeah, I did just do that. Thank you, White Tiger. Laser Fest, yeah. Rude. That was so dumb. White Tiger doesn't have the most damage, but it has crazy amount of range, which is what you should play to. Like that. I like how he's deciding if he's going to engage in battle. Hello? Yes, this is Mezuki's level. I love how unironically the key damage that Tesso does is more than Ippon. Oh, I can't believe that's actually the case. That really surprised me. If you look in the in the resources, the Nioh community resource list, there's a document that details like certain properties, like enemy HP and stuff like that. And within one of those tabs is stuff about yokai ability damage and key damage that they do. At this time, there isn't enough data on break. Certain cores, of course, if you've messed around with them, you'll know that they're absolutely awesome against blocking opponents. But the document doesn't have that. Okay, you know, really? Okay, we're gonna do a thing. You want to see a thing? There you go. For you, Okami. Nice shot. Best shot. Thanks, Raccoon. Dweller's damage isn't anything remarkable, but its break and key damage are. For 3 anima, that is. I can show you the damage real quick. It's nothing. It's nothing impressive. All right, here you go. That's nothing, right? I can do more damage with regular attacks, basically. Testo doesn't do any damage either, in case you didn't know. Onryoki, on the other hand, does very good damage. That's right, it is very good against blocking opponents. Try it on Matsunaga Hisahide. He blocks like all the time. Did you see my Dweller Soul Core guide, Roos? Because I fight Matsunaga Hisahide because he blocks all the time. So he can very much be punished as a result. Nope, can't swim. Get out of here. Yeah, so Soul Core wise, I know with my guides I've covered everything up to, at least publicly, Wheel Monk, I think was the last one. I still gotta like format a bunch of stuff. Yeah, you got other questions? Feel free to ask. I'm always happy to help. Zazari, thanks for the sub. I appreciate the support. Why does Giant Toad suck? I mean, that's... It does it? Hey, congrats on beating Tate. Care of that. Exactly. Giant Toad doesn't suck. He licks. There's a big difference. God, get it through your head, man. Just worried about dying like that. But yeah, I've pretty much gone through every core and really try to understand how to use them well. Yeah, what's up, Possessed? Kusa pull into GG. It's too good. Wouldn't it be better if he sucked instead? I mean, if you're into that type of thing, I suppose why not? What should be running on bow, agility or familiarity? Depends on your agility, but I think the value that they give back has been lowered. I think it's like a couple percent. What element you should have on Tonfas? You can run whatever element you want. There's no right or wrong answer. Water Tonfas, of course, gives you access to 20% damage, which is great and all. I mean, you can go with whatever element you want. The thing is, whenever you're building your character, my advice would also be to consider what soul cores you're going to use. I think when many players create a loadout, they for the most part ignore the utility that soul cores have, which is part of the reason why I am making the soul core guides. And it's just that many people will stick with one soul core or two soul cores that they like, and maybe just put on the other ones as passives because it can be overwhelming. So for example, Possessed, if you're only using Kasha, then I would advise using other soul cores that can assist you in really kicking ass with your targets. Like, I'm pretty soul core and weapon independent, but the interplay of different things together can be very powerful. So, you know, you may not need to use water Tonfas if, let's say, you use the Suiki soul core, like I am right now, because then you just got access to water. So maybe then you could make your Tonfas either purity or lightning or whatever, but you've got those tools. And Kasha giving you access to fire can be very powerful. So you have fire, you mix it in with a different element, and all of a sudden you got confusion, which is 50% extra damage. So think about what soul cores you want to use and why. I think that will make a much bigger difference than you may realize. Well, do you actually use the ability, though, is my question. great. But you can also get the life drain on yokai ability hit using other things, like, for example, the Guardian Spirit Kagewani has it by default. There's a lot. Like, here, look. Kagewani. Life drain yokai ability hit. You have it. You don't need Kasha. If that's the only reason you like Kasha, then, well, you got this you can use. So, don't hesitate to experiment with your soul cores. I think you get a lot more mileage out of them as opposed to trying to make sure your weapons are in tip-top shape. So another question I'm just reading from Gunstar Hero. Do I think Team Ninja puts too many features on things for players to learn in Nioh games? Do I find it alienating for people? Yeah, but I want to qualify that. So a lot of the features are really cool, but I think though the biggest frustration that any new player is going to have is just being able to comprehend and understand stuff. In my honest opinion, Team Ninja does not do a good job at this time of really educating the player as to what's possible. It's kind of just like, here's the game, figure it out. And it's like 500 different things to manage. Some of the stuff is so confusing and obtuse and suffers from translation issues. So, and players just don't know what the vision that the developers had when they make certain tools. Like, it wasn't clear to me to like use soul cores with my weapons for like the longest time. Like, it was just like, I'm only stuck in what I know with Nioh 1 weapon play. And soul cores are X, Y, or Z too powerful. And they've changed the formula or whatever. Like, just some dumb shit arguments that I had in my head. So, it just wasn't clear what the vision of the game was. So, I wish a lot of this information was just clear at the beginning. You know, helpful tutorials. I think if that happened, then players would at least have a pathway to work towards stuff. Which is why I generally point to Doom Eternal doing a great job of setting up a good foundation for players to work with and kick ass at the game. But of course, players take it up to their own level and figure out new interesting ways to work with the game. So it's something you can work towards in Doom Eternal, whereas with Nioh, you just don't know. I think Nioh would be more enjoyable for players if they just knew what to tap into. You're always going to have players that are resistant to change, myself included, for some time. But seeing the benefits of playing in a new way can be very valuable. And so I've made an attempt to make some helpful tutorials. And now, of course, my Soul Core guides are my latest iteration, where I just try to provide concise information to somebody. So they're like, oh, I can use this. This might be interesting. Here are the pros and cons of this. Like, many of the times I've talked with people more recently, you know, the end-all be-all for all things to get compared to is weapons. Fists are the best. Ippon is overpowered. And so I've gone out of my way to show the value in everything else and to critically provide information that can be very useful. So yeah, Sooth, I know, is talking about how I'm yapping about Giant Toad, but I try to show, hey, look, we've got Giant Toad, we have Ippon Datara, why would you use Giant Toad over Ippon? And then I try to show that. So it's been quite an exercise to really understand how each of these works, but as a result of really getting my feet wet, so to speak, I'm able to enjoy it much more. I'm like, whoa, all of a sudden this shit's been opened up. Like, it's crazy. Because on the surface, it's like 7 anima, 8 attunement cost. Do I have an Ippon equipped? And Ippon is 7 cost, 7 attunement. So for all purposes, you can equip both of them interchangeably. So why would you want to use one over the next? So what does Ippon provide? I think it's the quickest stagger key damage core in the game, I think. All right, it's really fast, and it does a good amount of key damage. I think it's like 418 according to the document, all right? And so, yeah, it's great and reliable. But what are its weaknesses? Damage is pretty crap. All things considered, for a 7 anima core, it's pretty crap. And if an enemy blocks it, it's pretty pitiful. And then what sucks is when you miss. 418 plus the follow-up you can do because it staggers. But I'm talking about just the soul core itself, though. I'm not talking about, oh, you depleted their ki, and then you can get an extra hit in. The extra hit in is separate. I'm just talking about the soul core individually. Ippon is a very powerful core, but that's, in a vacuum, that's what it provides. And it's for 7 anima. And then if we look at Giant Toad, it's like 50% more ki damage compared to Ippon, and the damage is like, I think, at least 5 times greater. Or something, at least. And it has extreme range. Alright? It has crazy range, and, like, it's hilarious. It's just hilarious. If you use it right, which is difficult, of course, if you use it in the right circumstance, you can just delete an enemy's ki. And do a big chunk of damage at the same time. So it's like, alright, what do I value more? Do I value the speed, or do I value the power? And you gotta decide on what's important to you. For me, I personally value speed less the more I've done this type of stuff. Like, speed's great, but it's also really demanding. Whereas it's like, alright, I'll just use Giant Toad at the right time and go take a nap, come back well rested, the animation's still going on, I can start my computer and keep going. So, it's just, you know, pros and cons to each. And I've just tried to evaluate every soul core and then present that information in a digestible capacity. But it's helpful to know, because so many things get dismissed as a result. Like, Dweller, oh my gosh. This soul core is absolutely awesome. It's awesome. Alright? It is awesome. For 3 anima, it is, like, incredibly efficient what it does for the anima. Is its damage that great? No, it's not. But it can lock a target in place. Alright? You can lock a target in place. You can do a tremendous amount of ki damage to an enemy that's blocking. And that's really valuable for 3 anima. Like, it's 3 anima! That's fucking cheap! And the anima bonus is pretty great, too. The vacuum includes the extra uptime as Sue's angle. If you hit only Ippon every time it lights up, like a lot of people do, those, let's say, 10 to 15 Ippons you got across the fight also yielded you a lot of safe active skill inputs. Yeah, I'm not debating Ippon's power. I think it's great. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm like, I just don't think Ippon's overpowered. It's like, it's a good core, but it's also pretty expensive at 7 anima. I expect it to be impactful as a result. It's a trade-off. You asked a question because you got a friend into the game. He admits he's casual and doesn't want to feel the need to do all the things you can do in this game. It's like a turn-off. Well, fortunately, you don't have to. You can do things like spam Kasha, spam with Takemaru, spam Ippon. And that's entirely your prerogative. I don't care how you play the game. Play the game how the fuck you want. You bought it. You paid for it. Fine by me. Yep. Possessed. Why am I so beautiful, bro? Dude, it is hard, Valentine. I appreciate the work you've done. Yokai ability break is very difficult. Because you gotta make sure they block. And consistently block everything. Like, holy shit. There's also a whole aspect I haven't discussed, like the shifting skill tree unlock with percentage returns if you match Soul Core Guardian type, Guardian Spirit, and changing the Soul Core. Yeah, there's a lot of extra stuff. There's so many things there's so many things in Nioh to cover, and I totally understand if it overwhelms players. Which is why I wish Nioh was presented in a more digestible fashion, because there's just so much creativity possible, but it's hard to even be aware of it, let alone be comfortable enough to experiment. Argus, I'm not a Gaki. Get out of here. But yeah, nonetheless, Valentine, your work has been absolutely valuable. It's helpful for me to have these numbers and be like, oh, really? Like, this does more key damage than this? I was surprised that Tesso does more than Ippon, even if it's by a little bit. The fact that it's even on the same order is hilarious. Oh, no, it's not from Shin Megami Tensei. It is Akaza from Demon Slayer. If you've seen the Mugen Train, then it's like the bad guy at the end. But yeah, I can see why you'd think it looked like that guy from SMT3. Like, Tesso. Sorry, Stormer Strikes is worth using? Yes, I think it's great. I think Gunsticks are worth it. One thing you may not know about Stormer Strikes is aside from the flanking aspect, it pierces guard. So you can use it against enemies that block. You'll get the damage off. Gunsticks? Yeah, I think gunsticks are fun. You can just temper Tonfa gun though. No way, great. So at this present time, I believe Valentine has only tested P damage. I've been able to document that. What floor is this? Well, I just finished floor 3. Dude, Nioh folds so easily if you pressure him. It's quite ridiculous. A lot of these really fast bosses are kind of like that. Do the 2 boss floors? No, I'm good. I don't want to do anything beyond steps 1 through 5. It just becomes torture for me at that point. Stuff takes too long. Yeah, if you can keep up with Nioh, he's really not that bad. Good luck keeping up with them. White Tiger is kind of the same as well. Same with Ren. Chat demands it. Yeah, well, I'm still not doing it. Are there other questions I missed by chance? Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you fought him a shit ton in the first game like we did, then there's that. Otakimaru and Nioh is hilarious. Yeah, it melts. They have less HP and less ki to compensate for their speed and high damage abilities. Can't trust randos? Yeah. I know the feeling. Alright, now I'll use Ippon Datara. Just finish that. Oh yeah, Waira can do more key damage than Ippon. That was a surprise to me too. May not be as fast, but pretty neat. A lot of, like, interesting things you can learn. Player weapons? Sure, I'll do dual swords Odachi. Yeah, Wairo's awesome. But I remember some time ago there was a general consensus that Wairo is just shittier on Gyoki. So I'm just trying to show, hey, here's the data. Go have fun. That's basically it. Here, I'll be degenerate. We'll do Kasha. Oh, I don't even think I have enough attunement. I can do a Scampus though. Do I not have a red Scampus? I wouldn't be surprised by those if Team Ninja made the game's data more obvious. I know, right? Oh, that's why. I don't have it sorted by type. Really? I could hypothetically use this? I don't want to. Do I want to use Kasha on Ippon? I mean, that's incredibly... I mean, oh, I guess, sure. Oh, sure, I'll use Scampus. It is only 2 attunement, why not? Alternatively, I could use Kodomo. I don't want to use that, dude. I don't want to use that together. Mujina, how do you use that effectively? It only, I mean, for the most part, it's just passives. There are certain enemies who use status enhancements, so I covered this in the guide. But, like, you can just have it on when Saito Toshimitsu buffs up, and you'll get those buffs. Tokichiro likes to buff up, you'll get those too. Anytime an enemy casts a buff and you have Mujina while locked onto them, you'll get it. That's pretty much it. It's nothing too remarkable in my opinion, but it works, I guess. Alright. Alright, now I'll be degenerate. Alright, Kasha and Ippon. Also, they cost the exact same amount of anima. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, not many enemies can you steal buffs from. Would I support if they implemented an endgame token which instantly boosted you to the way of the Nioh underworld with a set of armor and soul core so people could play with their friends instead of the mountain grind? I mean, I guess. Like, just pay to avoid playing. I don't like the idea, but I suppose, I mean, if people really want that, then I'm sure Team Ninja might oblige that. I mean, yeah, if you got PC, it's it's kind of redundant. Alright, look at this. I've got Kasha, of course, you guys know how powerful that is. Anima bonus scorched enemy and yokai ability damage scorched. So, should be pretty powerful. I don't really like this shit though, man. I don't like a lot of this. Itsumare? I don't know, dude. You still don't buy my Itsumare hype? You hate that core? Okay, I will use Itsumare. Disconnected from the network. What a great soul core. Alright. God. This should be pretty damn powerful. Anima charge bonus? I don't need that one. Give me a different one. I don't need inflict ailment. Confused enemy? That should do it. Itsumare is the only core in your book that rivals Ippon in power? Really? Dude. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so I got 757. Usura Hicho, I will use Itsumade just to demonstrate how fucking nuts it can be. The Soul Core is absolutely batshit insane. Itsumade's key damage is okay, but it gets crazy with one extra pool. And the more pools, the better. Itsumade is one of those cores you're gonna have to earn. It's very situational, very niche. But when you can satisfy that niche, it's fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. There's no doubt in my mind. It's like there's like a sense of glee I have when I use it because it's so nuts. I just fought Nioh, so I can't show that, but I'll be fighting Itsumade later, so that won't really be a concern. Yeah, but oh well. Alright, so I'm gonna do Dual Swords Odachi. I'm not. Mahage put in some good work there. Cute, but no. I will point that out in the guide. Of course I'll point that out. I try to point out the important nuance. But yeah, Itsumade was more effective when you use enemy pools, stuff that's naturally generated in the game as opposed to your own. Okay, let's see if I can pull off Itsumade. Alright, let's watch damage. Took out half its health with one pool. One pool took out half its health. It gets crazier the more pools there are. If I had known Nioh was the fight, I would have probably just used Itsumade to explode the shit out of it. It's fucking comical how ridiculous it can be. You're interested in the Akaza skin? Yeah, it is really cool, isn't it? I got it off of Steam. Nice key, bro. You want me to put damage numbers on so you can see the full thing, the full extent of the insanity? Yeah, I suppose it might be, but I don't want to give people the wrong impression about damage and stuff, how it scales with certain things. That's why I leave it off. I try to show percentages instead. Alright, let's see damage. Ready? 2 pulls. It died. So if you, that's 1 extra pool. 1 enemy pool killed that. That's Itsumare. Imagine more. And who's gonna throw out a ton of them? Itsumare itself's about to. One ability killed 2 enemies. And I used their pools to detonate everything. Itsumare is remarkably powerful. It's just unfortunate that people don't know how to use it well. No, it's not. It's not based on attack rating whatsoever. Valentine verified, just figured out. It's not based on attack rating whatsoever. It's apparently based on weapon and item level. I thought it would have been based on something else, but nope. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, apparently Valentine learned that it's not based on attack rating. It's based on your, like, weapon level and stuff like that. Kind of weird, huh? Does Kappa Shell stay on during Suiki? I believe it does, because you pretty much disappear. Can Valentine be trusted? I mean, that's up to you to decide. Soul Core power is weapon level plus divine level and Soul Core weapon level. Yokai Shift is just weapon plus divine level. You decide if he's someone you want to trust, but I trust him. I don't see why he would lie about it. It's such an irrelevant thing to lie about. Who's gonna give a single shit if he lies? How is it gonna cause any major impact otherwise? Stats between 10 levels, probably not that much for Soul Cores anyway. I've found a few 200 level Soul Cores, not many. But yeah, if you purify the yokai pools and don't detonate them, Itsumade is pretty lackluster. But the moment you insert one extra pool into the equation, its power becomes very apparent. So yeah, things like Barrier Talisman, it's gonna suck. No, it's not always a Mogatsu, now you know. Nice key, nice damage. Holy hell, Team Ninja. Well, this also is in the Twilight version. The Twilight version, I think, can have the purple Mogatsu. Alright, let's see if I can showcase Itsumade's power against Itsumade. I got half its key. Nice key, bro. Now you know why Itsumade is very powerful. That, like, trivialized him. I used Kasha, like, once a little bit, and then Yogai Shift a little, but... Did I need to use any other core? No. Just blew everything the fuck up. Made that fight look so easy. As a result of that. Good placement with Itsumade is key to making it feel absolutely busted as shit. But I don't actually think it's overpowered. It requires you to know a considerable amount about combat, when you can use it, and as you had mentioned in Gunstar Hero, having things like Barrier Talisman is quite antithetical to that. You have to use a tool. You have to use Yokai Realms in a completely different way. You don't purify them. You lose out on certain benefits, but you can detonate them and get some serious damage. According to the document, each pool basically adds like 200 extra key damage. So the more there are, the better. This boss stinks. Does it? Time to find out. Nenra, get over here! Half key, man! There's no fucking key. Close enough. Imagine that one path skill from Scroll and Kuroka clan buff. What does the Kuroka clan do? I don't remember. I'm sold on its use cases. I can see it being really good for support Omeo build and expeditions. You're just a heavy armor tank build who trades with bosses. And always has Baryon, so it's not your style. And that's totally fine. As long as you're aware, hey, this is how I can use Itsumade well, that's good. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. You don't have to like it. As long as you know what it does, I'm good. It gives key damage to Oh, you're talking about that one. Max yokai ability key damage. Oh, okay. Hachisuka clan, I think? You're talking about Aquaman thing, right? Yeah. It's nuts. It's pretty wild. But yeah, as long as you understand how it can be used and you can make an informed decision, that's all that matters to me. I just want to inform people how to use this stuff, because a lot of people don't know. All right, what's next? I use Zeepone, and honestly, like, what's my favorite scroll of the damn buff? I think the one that would be the most impactful. You know what time it is? Gaki time? No, that's illegal, Argus. It's never Gaki time. I think to me one of the more interesting paths is Path of the Beast that powers your yokai abilities at a cost. But I know that the one that would be the most ridiculous for me would be Path of the Gods, which amplifies your key pulse capabilities and you lose key recovery speed. I'm like, that's cute. I have fucking crazy key recovery. I don't think losing a little bit is going to be a problem. Exactly. If you can use Flux or Flux 2, Path of the Gods is ridiculous. You lose 20% key recovery. That's it with Path of the Gods. Amino Uzume gives me plus 80%. And getting a burst counter off gives 80%. If you didn't know. It's a pittance. It's demanding in the sense that you have to know how to you have to flux and stuff. Pick good course if I don't want to be stuck on the next boss. Yes, Amino Uzume is 80% on dodge attack. Alright, I'll use Yoki. Pick good cores for this upcoming boss. Alright, why don't I do Kame Itachi then? Do I have space or anything else, or am I think I'm kind of strapped. Yeah, okay, so I can't use Kame Itachi. Let's go with Nioh Tengu then. Using Path of the Ravenous to keep health up. Yeah, the Amrita loss only... I mean, you do get less, but it also affects your gauge. But if you don't give a shit about yokai shift, it's obviously the one to get. There's like no question about it. And that's kind of the thing. You decide what's important to you. Okay, as long as I have a well-rounded toolkit, I'm in good shape. Path of the Gods is absurdly asymmetrical in your favor. Yup. Yup. No question. Your gauge fills up so fast anyway, so you've already accommodated for the downsides. So then, yeah, it totally is perfect for you. You can build around it, which is part of the point. But yeah, you can basically find a way to negate all the the negatives of such ability. All right, so I got anti-blocking human, I got damage, stagger, quick cancel. What do I need? Projectiles? Projectiles, AoE, that'd be handy for me. Alright, what projectile have I not used? I haven't used Fuki yet. I can use that. Okay, what else would be handy? Do I have a gap closer? I do not. I do not have one. I don't use Yomi too often, so I suppose I can use that. Okay, but now I'm starting to get expensive on cores. I guess I don't have area of effect, do I? I don't want to use Seto Taisho right now. Actually, this is tricky. What area of effect core do I want to use? No, Gaki doesn't count. It's a Miyazura. I can work with that. Okay, let's see if I'm comfortable with how this works. Okay, so I've got a gap closer. I've got a projectile. Great. I've got plenty of key damage as it is. Anti-block that I can combo with. Quick cancel right there with Umibozu. Actually, I don't need a projectile if I'm using Umi. Or I don't need Umi. I can swap that. I got Fuki and Umibozu. I'll swap that out. Now, what would I want instead? I've got area of effect somewhat, an elemental pressure with core, so that's not a factor. So I can swap that. No, I'm not using Gaki. I might use Enki though. I think Enki would be appropriate. It is admittedly another projectile, so I don't have to use that. Ubume can be the weird niche core I use. So could Wheel Monk. Do I want to swap anything around? Would that be helpful? I don't think it would. Okay, well, I don't need Fuki then if I'm using Enki, so I can swap that out. So what would be handy for me? Do I have any cores that I consider to be quicker? Yeah, they're not super quick, but they're okay. I am lacking on some area of effect. I thought about Gyuki. I think I know what I'll do. I'll use Osakabe. That should work beautifully. And I got 6 attunement, so I can fill it in with something else. Actually, do I want to use Osakabe? God, why I have such difficulty. I'll use Osakabe. I've settled on that. And then I think Oboro Guruma will be great. Yep. Seems good to me. So I've got 7 cost, 6 cost, 5 cost. 7, 4, 4, 7, 6, 5. Okay, should work. We'll just keep that. And then I've not used sword. I've not used sword, glaive, or staff. What would you guys like to see amongst those 3? Because this is floor 5, so I have sword, glaive, and staff. I want to see sword, sword, staff. Okie dokie. second thought, I'm gonna use Purity. I don't feel like doing Corruption right now. I'm using Masaru, which is just gonna mess me up if I have to manage the two. Alright, here goes nothing. Gotcha. Don't think there's anything I really need to pick up. Okay, no purple right now. Jeez. Okay, you kind of missed, buddy. Well, oh shit! Aw, damn it! I thought I guess I got staggered. I was trying to burst counter and fucked up. Whoops! Yeah, rip. Yeah, that's a dirty rat. Thought I was okay. Oh well. Yep. security is so ridiculous. No, Sakame, why'd you gotta miss? Well, I was asked to play these, so that's why I'm playing them. Fuck! God damn it! I got knocked back. That sucked. It was either this or some combination involving Switchglaive. But oh well. Yeah, this is good old reliable for me. That's not what I had in mind, but I gotta commit. Oh my god, that was a dirty amount of damage. Was that like 4 hits? Good job, Yokai Shift. Whoa! Lots of fun movement there. Okay, pretty good. Not bad. Nice try, buddy. Alright, it's kinky time. That was weird. Is there an optimal point to extend the split stab attacks when doing a combo into Shin Crusher for max key damage? There's a misconception about that. Basically, don't evaluate it from the sense of doing extra key damage per se with extra hits, just you're doing extra hits. So you're elongating your combo for extra hits. Whatever value you may find with that, go for it. Unfortunately, it's just not like... you would assume that there'd be more power from taking the greater risk, but that's really not only the case. Usually not the case, even when it comes to like most abilities. Fuck, I meant to do burst counter. I didn't mean to use Enki. Whoops! That was a pretty colossal mistake. Oops. A lot of split step behavior is ultimately very confusing. I usually extend the attacks because I want the extra hits in order to like stagger an opponent or to apply an element a little faster or something like that. But key damage wise, maybe the only thing I'll use it on is like just Shin Crusher. That's pretty much it. Does that answer your question, Roos? What's the most key damaging core? I actually was under a misconception. It's not Giant Toad. Giant Toad actually comes second to Tataramoke. Owl does the most. Well, yeah, Itsumade with multiple pools would do the most. But I'm just only focusing on base without any major things. The more pools, yeah, Itsumade does more if it has more than 2 pools. Or 2 pools or more, as you're saying. It's conditional, whereas Owl just natively, if all the projectiles hit, then you get a fuck ton of damage. Is this regular key or max key? As far as Valentine has computed, it's just regular key. But I don't know how to differentiate between the two in terms of trying to like determine their value. It seems very difficult. Interesting. Well, if you can find that out, that's great, but I imagine it's still a lot of work. And I appreciate anything you've done so far anyway. Oh, come on! So anticlimactic. You discovered that the Dark Realm mobs and Dark Realm spawners get a hidden attack buff not shown anywhere. What? That's weird. How much under the hood stuff is there? I would never know that. %, active skill key damage, sure. It's not a percentage increase for them or an attack difference shown in cheat engine. Huh. It says they're stronger, but it's like not really clear if they mean an attack value or if it's like because enemies have modified behavior in the Dark Realm, because that's what I took it as. Hey, what's up, Prox? Yes, you did. You made it for part of the stream. How do you back off, man? It's so aggravating. I'm gonna die, yeah. What game did I first stream with? Probably Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, which is a PSP game. He even cleared up to Cleric Beast. Nice. He's on his way to being broken in so he can play Final Fantasy. Yeah, Hanzo's annoying. You saw how Hanzo just like backed off, and I was just like, really? Alright, I guess. He actually killed a werewolf on the bridge? Damn. Declared he wasn't gonna let it take his blood echoes. Yes, he's been corrupted. Undone by the blood. Yeah, I'm sure he can handle it. I mean, video games are meant to be beaten, so I'm sure he could. Son of a bitch! Kurama's sword dance. Why can't it be treated entirely as an act of skill, dude? Why is there a strong attack component to it? Fucking hell. This shit only, like, this is the niche type of shit that no one's gonna really know about. You can be parried during Kurama's sword dance. You can parry enemies who do it as well. It's like, why? It's an active skill. Consistency is very difficult to grasp in this game. Hey Ronan, how you doing, buddy? Apparently I hit a bell. Oh. I guess. Alright, Hanzo, get down here. Wait, that was a headshot? I didn't even shoot your head. Get fucking juggled, bitch. Can't believe he did that again. Rick. Alright, that's good. So you thought of something. The most exciting thing about the Arceus is Arceus Legends Pokemon game is that the Game Freak is okay with people with having Pokemon attack people, which means an SMT Pokemon crossover inches ever closer to reality. Okay, that's my response. I'm sure. I don't know. But maybe. Maybe. Of course you want it so bad. You want innocent little creatures to murder you. The literal adult Pokemon game we all want. No, I don't think it's something everybody wants. But I'm sure there's a considerable amount of people who grew up with the series would like to say it in a bit more of a mature form. Alright, so apparently this boss sucks. Let's see who it is. This boss doesn't suck. What are you talking about? This boss is awesome. Oh, okay. I gotta pay attention. This boss is gonna be awesome. Shitentoji! I can do that. Yeah, man, that gourd. Remember when I said I could react to it, Soothe? I did react to it. By dying. That counts, okay? No, no, I saw that coming too! Fuck! Perfect fight for Itsumare. This one, I don't think Doji generates as many pools. This is actually a great fight with Giant Toad, as ironic as that sounds. Because there's many moments... Exactly! My face reacted according to Newton's second law. Dude, I dodged into that. Such an idiot. No, no! Gosh, it's so important for me to get some good tempo going. Gosh. Gotta keep that tempo, that rhythm up. It's so tough. Once you get in there, Shitendoji is such a blast. Haha, I didn't get hit by the gourd that time. I got hit by I got hit by other things though. I still reacted. Death is still a reaction. If you fight Shuten Doji in the depths. Well, Bergero, my brain is dumb. I thought you said it sucks, but I was clearly wrong. I mean, my character is really weak, so chances are you'll have an easier time. Shuten's speed, though, however, will be crazy. No, it doesn't match player level. That was a lot of fun. Man, that is one of the most exhilarating fights in this game. Holy shit. Oh. Dude, Osakabe is really good. Ah, thank you. I actually got lucky with some of my end key placement. The changing ways and shock stopper stuff I can do reliably. But yeah, like, Sakabe is really good. A lot of these cores perform so well. Can we see my gear briefly? Absolutely. So I was using purity weapons this time because of conflicts with Masaru, the guardian spirit, but basically what I go for is either purity or corruption, or what I prefer. I prefer corruption in certain ways. Believe it or not, purity is really fucking powerful to inflict on an opponent. But basically, I'll have an element with life drain active skill. That is the most important thing for me. After that, I like things like key damage and key consumption. Those are very valuable to me. Other stuff is kind of extra. Let me see if I can find a weapon that kind of emphasizes more or less what I go for. Give me just a second while I clear my inventory. Alright, so if we take a look at which weapon, I think hatchets works pretty well. Is there a better one? Spear? No, not Kuroka Spear. I know there's like a weapon specifically that just has everything. I think I should just probably look at fists. Sure, so let's take a look at these fists. Corruption, melee attack, key consumption. So I use less key, do more key damage, get a lot of life back, and then some other special thing. So this is basically what I aim for on all my weapons. You may see me looting stuff, and I'm trying to get Demon Horde weapons for the Anima bonus on grapple. Everything else is entirely extra. But it's basically, like, the difference is, here, take a look. Hatches I've had for ages. Corrupted, life drain, active skill. I don't care about the active skill damage. Actually, Tonfa's might be better. But yeah, it's just like I want Demon Horde versions so I can put Anima bonus and grapple on all of them, which helps the custom lessons. So that's weapons. So when it comes to other pieces of equipment, I'm going for 3-piece Izanamis. For other realm resistance, it helps a little bit. I just don't take as much of a penalty to my key recovery in Yokai Realms and Dark Realms. Then I'm running Amino Uzume's Grace, so anytime I perform a dodge attack, which is very frequent, I move faster, and I have greater key recovery. Hat Helmet is redundant with this, but you can see some of the stats here. Pit Viper robes, or Pit Viper and Red Demon are to reduce my key consumption, which is very handy for someone like me, since I attack a lot. And that's just like starred stats that are generally cool, but I don't really stack damage per se. The only damage sources I have are on my accessories and my scroll. I have 20% extra damage against enemies that are out of key, basically as a reward for me pummeling them to death. And is that the only one? 20% extra damage? Yeah, and then Scroll of the Wise is increase attack winded enemy. Basically, when I reduce their key to 0, I will get a damage boost. So the idea is simply this. I attack a lot. The more I attack, the crazier I am. I am rewarded by greater survival by getting a lot of life back. And the weapons that I use inflict a decent amount of key damage as it is, so then I can punish them by wailing on them when they're at low key. I do go for a grapple. Oh yeah, the other damage source is Finishing Flare. So it's like I beat them to a pulp, and then I'm rewarded by like powerful punishes like a grapple. So yes, I do grapple a lot anyway because it's important to nullify the curse, and the best ways to do it are to either get a grapple or a final blow, and then burst counters are okay. How many hours of playing in between this and PS4? Probably like 2,200 plus at this point. Probably closer to 2,300. But yeah, so that's kind of my gear as it is, and so it's really fun. Do I grapple humans too? Yes. I'm not chasing optimal per se. That's not something I care about anymore. But yeah, I would recommend doing both. There's no, like, do both. keep hitting them. Like, zero key combos are handy, but they're not as efficient unless you have confusion and you can keep that going. But for someone like me who doesn't prioritize that, grapples are generally better. It's a big damage boost anyway. But yeah, if you want to see my PC hours, I'll show you right now. I think PC is probably like 1200? Close? Wow, very close. On humans, do I prefer grapple or finishing blow? Neither, I'll do either. 1197 hours, so very close to 1200. But that also does include like videos I make and stuff like that, so it's probably less stream time. But I stream about 80 hours in Nioh 2 a month, so yeah. It's about 100 hours a month with all the content I create, or probably more. Do I feel like doing some scrolls? Am I going to call it a day? I might do one other thing, but I'm not going to do anything crazy. I don't want a repeat of last time, where it took me 30 minutes to beat basic purple Shuten Doji. It was like pitiful. I could call it here, unless you guys want to see something specific. You want to see me nuke Nioh? Sure. With Nioh Rotake Maru? Do I have a Nioh scroll? Can I trade you Ninagis? Yeah, sure. Let me see if I have it. Let me verify that I have it. I should. Oh god. There you go. Okay, I do have it. Now, do you want a Nenra version? Do you want to farm a Nenra? Or do you want red Nightmare Bringer? So red Nightmare Bringer or purple Nenra? Your pick. So one has ultimate skill, ultimate dexterity. The other has whatever. Nightmare Bringer? Okay. What's Path of the Demon again? Extend the duration of status enhancements, but status ailments will be extended. Okay. Sure, yeah. Here, if you guys want to know how to like trade scrolls easily, it's super easy. Like, I'm just gonna do a simple mission. It's so effortless. So first, make sure you equip the scroll you want to give. So I'm going to give this scroll. Okay, and then all you got to do is summon a visitor with certain conditions put on it. So in my case, the secret word is going to be Poofer. And there you go. All the visitor has to do is go to join random encounters and then type in this password. And now I've dropped in a Choco Cup and Argus can hop in. So when he does that, I will know. Let's see, what does this thing have? It has Mystic Diet, Tonfa, Finishing Flare, Extended Curse. Okay, so then I'll just use Tonfa.
Yeah.
Alright, we got Argus up in here. Alright, box stepping. Let's go. Let's go. So all that we gotta do is just clear this mission. Pick an easy mission, whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see how much more damage he does compared to me. I'm pretty sure he'll wipe the floor. See, he killed it. He's carrying me, man. Confusion cheese? You mean the game mechanic? Dude, he's just playing normally, man. It's not even cheap. Don't worry, I got it, Argus. See, I killed him. Jeez. Don't die. Oh, he saved me! Don't worry, Argus. Oh, you're fine. I don't think Argus needs me, guys. I don't think he does. Do you guys think he does? I don't think he does. What the fuck is this shit? Even let Kosuke get into the dark realm. Fucking wrecked. The scary thing is gone. I don't think so, Scampus. This human is scarier, and you're right, humans can be dangerous. The fuck? That's absolute annihilation. Alright, let me know if you got it. And see, I actually got his scroll that he had equipped. Let me know if you got it. What scroll did you trade me? Azai Nagamasa? Yeah, I can hold on. I don't think I need this, but I can hold on to it. You didn't get it? Okay, we'll do it again. But yeah, the process is like really easy. Yep, now I'm just waiting. Argus will carry me. We can just go. I bet you're less helpful to him than the Scampus? Yeah, I think so. Dude, he's basically nearly killed the red one. In the time it took me to kill a basic one. Wait, does Sigurd Birdcry count? Ow. Yeah, double brute. I can't fucking tell what's happening, but who cares? You're fucking crazy. We did it, right? Don't worry, Argus, I helped. I did a thing. A for effort. Alright, let's hope you get it. I got 100 Night Essence because I already have a scroll. Alright, let's hope. Come on, Argus, say you got it. You got it, nice. And there you go, that was a trade. It took us 2 tries. I actually happened to get a scroll twice. But, yeah, he got mine pretty much right away. Now back to me with this amazing Scroll of the Wise. You know, such an amazing weapon to play with. Alright, I think I got a little bit in me, nothing too crazy, so I won't fight like a super boss. Kind of like mid-range boss I'll fight. That was kind of fun. Yeah, it is, isn't it? This is like hilarious. You brought OP stuff on purpose? Good thinking. Blowing Nioh with the Takemaru. That's right. Thank you for reminding me. I would have completely forgot. Ame no Susanoo with hatchets for item cancel feathers. What the shit? Alright, we're gonna go blow up Nioh. And I'll put damage numbers on so you can see. Cheese. It's actually pretty intense. Dude, yeah, of course it's fun to let loose. Alright, so I'm literally gonna rush over there. Shit! I'm taking 8 damage. It's too much. Now swap hatchets with fists and Beyond Infinity spam. That's the real cheese. Yeah, because pulling off Beyond Infinity is so tough. Sorry, it's so easy. Alright. So I'm going to use the Takemaru, and I will be using Itsumade. Is there anything that can push those to extreme limits? Or that doesn't really matter, honestly. Probably Hawk Taco would work. This is gonna be dumb, dude. Alright. Hatchets are your favorite weapon? They are a lot of fun. Alright, so I'm just gonna show some of this stuff one bit at a time. How much is Itsumade? I think it's... What? It's only 7? What? Dude, this is gonna be dumb as fuck. Oh dear lord. This is about to get absolutely stupid. I'll have to show one core at a time. Okay, you can see my shit damage, right? Only 4K? Motherfuck! What is... Holy shit! Just do your thing. There you go. Oh, holy shit! I didn't even get to fight, dude. You fucking got blown to bits. Dude, it wouldn't have mattered with +9 stone there. You know that, right? It wouldn't have made a difference. That's what you did for me in the first game, motherfucker. It wouldn't have made a difference at +9 stone at all. What did I do? I used the Takimaru like twice, and Itsumade maybe like once or twice, and then he fucking died. Like, that was it. Okay. Yeah, 40% of his health gone because of Takimaru grapple state. Let me explain what happened, okay? For those of you who are like, dude, he just got exploded. Because he did. When an enemy is downed, basically you're doing critical damage, which is like 60% extra damage at least. And then he got confused with saturate, so that's an extra 70%. And then Otakimaru does a lot of damage on its own, and it's a big target, so you just watch that HP pool drop. Fucking nuts, dude. And Itsumade, of course, works even better the more pools they are, so it's just... Oh, you should try that on White Tiger, by the way. It's hilarious. Or even Tsuchigumo if you're fortunate enough. It's just silly, man. It's one of the reasons I don't use the Takimaru, because it's so powerful and you find the special situations to take advantage of it. It's even more powerful. Also, get this. I use Haktaku, so 20% extra damage to yokai abilities. But then guess this. Yokai ability damage and Phantom. So it basically boosted the power of these cores by 30+%. So dumb, dude. Oh, I also had Anima bonus confused enemy. That didn't matter as much. Was that the first time I've done co-op on stream? No, I've done co-op a few times before. Maybe the first time this year. Yeah, it's totally fun to just blow shit up. It's laughably awesome. I've done it enough times. So it's kind of like lost its luster, you know? But it's fucking hilarious to set all that shit up. But yeah, Takimaru is very powerful. So if you can take advantage of it, you know, let's have some fun. Let's blow up. Let's try it on Gozuki, okay? We'll use this setup on Gozuki. You're gonna see damage numbers too. Ow! You can see my damage. Grapple does not even 10k, alright? Alright, let's do Itsumade pool. 16K! What the fuck, dude? That poor guy got exploded! Shit. Alright, you want a big boom? Big boom time. Kill that other guy. Nearly died myself. There you go. And I got all my anima back. Alright, let's blow this thing up. Half his health and damage, dude. Nice! I one-shotted that guy. Fucking dead. Alright, and goes the gate time. Alright, Gozaki. Enjoy Otakimaru. $25,000 damage. I mean, that was a fucking joke. Remember, it's a purple enemy. They're going to take 3 times as long. So, truncate that time Reduce it to 1/3 of what it had. And that's basically what we experienced with Nioh, right? Gozuki is pretty tanky as well in Scroll of the Damned, so I'm like scaled appropriately now. Not too high. Fucking hell, man. That's just comical. Nioh is a better example because he's less tanky in like every way. Jeez, man. Damage is crazy. For me, anyway. Gotta write that down. Damn right. Deidara? I don't think Deidara will be as valuable to show. Kame Taichi and Saito Yoshitatsu? Yeah, not gonna work too well. Yats no Kami? Owl? Tempted. Lady Osakabe? It'll take too long. I think I'm too tired for that. Pretty wild, huh? Alright, let's have one solid fight. Against who, though? Maybe Yoshitsune. I haven't fought him in a while. Yeah, Takimaru and Owl is also hilarious. Yeah, you're right. She's not. Alright, last fight of the night. You get to see damage numbers. You're hungry, honey? I'll feed you, I promise. Good place to end on. Yeah, use Yatamir on the swords. It works really well for Yoshitsune. It's why I don't mind him that much on the depths, because even if my damage is shit, his damage against himself won't be. But it's still quite taxing. Oh man, Sakabe was so clutch there. I mean, just preventing him from doing anything is such a big deal. It cannot be understated how awesome that is. Alright, I'm definitely done for the night, man. That was a pretty good run. So let's see, what bosses did I fight today? I had Imogawa, who I took much more time on. Alright, see you later, Argus. Thank you for dropping by. So let's see, who are the bosses? There was Imogawa. Then... I can never remember. Oh yeah, I fought Nioh at some point. I fought Enenra. Yeah, okay, I remember that. I know the last boss was Shuten Doji, but who was the other one? Dude, inventory management sucks. It's so bad. I hate doing it. It's one thing with Nioh that's very frustrating. Who was the other boss, though? I'm going in my head by region right now. I don't think it was any DLC boss. Azai, that's who it was. So, we had... Okay, so here are the bosses. I don't know if the order's... I think this is the order. It was Imogawa Yoshimoto, so elephant guy. Then it was Azai Nagamas, annoying. So both bosses I had much more trouble with than I would have hoped. Then I fought Nioh, who got exploded as usual. Then we had... gosh, my brain is crapping out. Oh! And Nedra. Okay, let me start again. Imogawa, then Azai, and then Nioh, and then Enenra, and finally super crazy Shuten Doji. So, how do I evaluate that? I mean, at least we ended on a high note with Shuten Doji. That boss is like exhilarating to fight, so that was a lot of fun. And then of course you watched some poor bosses get exploded. And yeah, but you know, shit was cool. I'll be back tomorrow. But in any case, good depths, good game, good stuff.